Welcome to Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds bonus video number 2. I'm going to show you what you can do with your fortress. I have used my cheat codes for Force or Force Nova to build a fortress. And this is where you get bounty hunters. This is where you can also build dark troopers, which are really cool. And this is probably the coolest weapon in the entire game, a cannon. This thing is awesome, but it's kind of expensive, or at least it can be. But you can do some additional research in here, which we're going to go ahead and just maximize all the research. And I'll show you the different things. So here's a bounty hunter. We saw bounty hunters attacking us in my Let's Play. Well, now we've got a couple of bounty hunters of our own that we can just send into a certain area, and they will wipe out. They're not as powerful as Wicket the Ewok, but they are still pretty powerful. That's where you get your own bounty hunters, is through the fortress. They are getting their ass kicked by the Jedi at the moment, but you can see they're Greedo. Pretty cool. Han shot first, I guess. Dark troopers are pretty cool. Send a couple of them into battle here. Have them attack this. Boom. They're pretty strong, but they're not the strongest enemies on the battlefield. They're the strongest weapons on the battlefield. So there's dark troopers. Dark troopers are pretty cool. They're definitely stronger than your regular. And I guess I must have hit force view or something, because as you can see, my map has been cleaned. And maybe that's from when I dropped in. I don't know what the hell I dropped in, but you can see the entire map for some reason. But anyway, yeah, the dark troopers are stronger than your standard stormtroopers. But again, they're not the most powerful beings on the planet. The final thing I wanted to show you, obviously, is the cannon. We'll deploy a couple of these, and we want them to just hang out there for now. What I want to do is go ahead and bring in one of these air transport ships, and we're going to bring it in, and it's going to help us, because I really want to show you what you can do with these if we've got the time. Screw it, let's just take them in. Where's a big, relatively good-sized building? One of these. We want it to attack that command center right there. Problem is once these things deploy, they can't move. You have to undeploy them. So they are vulnerable to attack if they are deployed. Meaning once they open up, these Jedi here are probably going to have no problems killing these things, along with the rest of these troops. But they send out a pretty heavy barrage that just annihilates. Well, that was quick. Anyway, okay. Maybe we got to build a couple more here. Now that the transport is here, let's go ahead and send 3 of those into there, and let's go ahead and find a better place to deploy these at. I think up here is probably a good place. Maybe bring it over here. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of this we have not wiped out like we saw in my playthrough. But yeah, these cannons are pretty fucking cool. Once you deploy them, they are pretty good at wiping things out. So go ahead and get him to drop. Right here is probably a good spot. This is probably far enough away. Go ahead, double click on those, and say attack that. And they deploy, and they will lay waste to these bigger buildings really quickly. But as you can see, deploy them and get them in here. See, that command center is already taken care of. So you got to use those strategically, because they are not very strong as far as defense goes, and they can be destroyed really easily. So anyway, now let's go ahead and go back to the command center here, or our fortress. Those are some of the options that are available to you in the fortress. So as you're playing through this game, you'll probably want to build one of those eventually, probably sooner than I got a chance to. But as you saw in my playthrough, I was able to win despite the fact that I did not have a fortress. So anyway, thanks again for watching my little bonus video, and I will see you guys later. If you have enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe. For Wrong with the View, this is Emmett. Happy gaming.